So how do I keep all of the projects organized as a web development agency? How do we keep everything in line? We're using a system called Thoro Dev that helps keep everything aligned. ThoroDev.com. It's a company that just started not too long ago, but we're able to get in there early and get the early discount for the system. So we're using the premium plan just because we have a lot of contacts. So yeah, the way that I run my project management and keeping all of the tasks organized, it's pretty straightforward. Let's say we have a client that needs something updated about their newsletter. I basically go to my Thoro Dev account, and then we go to the design module. All of the projects that we're working on are kind of organized really neatly here, so everything is easy to work with. And then I just find the client that I'm working with, April newsletter, this one for example, and that would create a task for my graphic designer. So my graphic designer has specific access to this, so I would do this. I will copy. So there's a couple of ways. I will either copy this whole thing and I would add it into the description like this, or what I would do is I would just, if this has nice format, and I would just forward it to my graphic designer like this, and then I would just copy a few sentences here, and then I would write changes as per email, then I'll put the date 5/7/2026, then title changes as per email, see email. So this is something that I would tell my graphic designer. Priority number 1, save changes. We have a task here, so when my graphic designer receives this, she will move it to in process once she's going to be working on it. Once she's done with it, she will put it into the completed tasks. It's really straightforward, keeps all of our tasks organized in this system. So I'm going to move it to my graphic designer here so that my graphic designer is working on it. I'm going to save changes. If you go back to the design, you'll see that it's here now in my graphic designer's pipeline. This system is really cool because it keeps all of the contacts separate. So my graphic designer has access only to the graphic design module, and my graphic designer also does not have access to the client database. Really important, because you don't want your employees to steal data from you. So that's what's really cool about the Thoro Dev. Also, this task, we can create many tasks. Like, it's easy to create a task. Create deal. You create a deal. You specify what stage you want it at in the Kanban chart, and then you specify what is the payment, if there's specific value or if it's by time. Select the stage where you want it to be. You can add a client, let's say Robert. So your Roberts will come here, or whatever clients you have. And it's connected to the client database, which is really important. Deal name, description, the first task. See, this is more like a big task. A big task can have a lot of small tasks. In this case, it's a small change, but we can have a lot of tasks here under task management. And then my graphic designer would work through the tasks. And then this whole thing can be moved from graphic design pipeline to development pipeline, and then I can assign it to a developer. So makes it really easy to manage projects. So yeah, a lot of you have been asking what are we using to manage our workflow. This is the system that we're using to manage our workflow. Thoro Dev is the way to go when it comes to manage in web development and graphic design projects.